What's going on, everybody? It's Jake again for video number 13 out of 19, where we're talking about the top 19 things they don't teach you in real estate school. And topic number 13 is one I'm pretty passionate about and one that makes a lot of people cringe. And that is mastering scripts and dialogues, role play, the objection handlers. All that falls underneath the umbrella of script practicing. So, if you're anything like me, and a majority of the agents I coach, I'm going to get inside of your head for a minute and address the word scripts, because I think a lot of people associate that with telemarketing, where we feel it's like that slimy sales approach, and we don't want to sound like a robot or some sort of just canned response, right? So scripts is not that. In fact, we all have scripts, and the truth is most of our scripts suck. Okay, we find ourselves saying the same thing. I think there's a study where it says every day we use the same 200 to 300 words or something like that in our vocabulary. So take going into a department store, for example. When somebody approaches you and says, "Hey, how are you? Is there anything I can help you find?" Probably what you say back is, "Oh, no thanks, I'm good, I'm just looking." That's a script, you guys. Everything we do in life, as far as our communication, oftentimes it's in the form of a script. You just don't consider it that. All right, but let's talk about this for a minute. So Gary Keller, he's a pretty smart fella. He says that an agent has 5 key roles and responsibilities every single day. Every single day, the agent has 5 responsibilities, and you can grade yourself on how you're doing with these 5. So the first one is every day you should be lead generating. The second one is lead follow-up. The third one is going on appointments. The fourth one is negotiating contracts. And the fifth one, number 5, is script and role play. Every single day, that should show up on your calendar. And if you don't have an appointment that day, well, obviously it's filled with lead generation, or it can also be filled with practicing your needs analysis or whatever it is you need to do when you go on an appointment, like going over your listing presentation, going over the contract and role playing that with a partner. But scripts, dialogues, objection handlers, it's critical to our success in this business. Why? Well, think about this. On average, you're probably going to get from a buyer or a seller the same 5, maybe 6 common objections. For a seller, it may always come down to asking if you'll reduce your commissions, right? Or maybe if you're new in the business, you have that fear around, well, how many homes have you sold? Are you new? So what if you knew the common 5 or 6 objections, wouldn't it make sense to go ahead and practice that in advance? So you have that in your tool belt. Well, at any given time somebody challenges you on something like that, you have a way to overcome that objection through handling that with scripts, okay? And with scripts, you first have to memorize it. So it's just taking 30 days and reading through a script that's provided to you, or shoot, maybe you type out your own. And then you begin to internalize it for those next 30 days. So I memorize it, and then I internalize it, and then and only then are you eligible to personalize it. So especially here at Keller Williams, or maybe whatever company you're at, hopefully they provide you scripts and dialogues to practice from people that have come up with that are probably a lot smarter than you and I. So the message is follow the scripts as they're written. Begin to internalize them, memorize it for what it is, and then, yes, add your own personality to it. Okay, but like I said, it allows you to be present. It gives you the confidence. So many times people say, I just don't know what to say. So, well, gee, what would be the first way to overcome that objection handler as a coach? We need to practice scripts and dialogues to squash that fear of you just don't know what to say. Or maybe you're saying everything but asking for the business because we tense up and we get scared when we try and go in for the close. All of that can be practiced. That's a skill set, and it's done through scripts and dialogues. It has to show up on your calendar every single day. Top 5 roles and responsibilities of an agent that they should be doing every day. Number 5 on that list is script and role play. You can't avoid it. It's uncomfortable. It's weird, especially to start. But guess what? Just like anything else, the more you do it, the more you practice it, it does get easier. So anyways, I'm going to challenge you guys to really make it a priority to do scripts and dialogues. Find an accountability partner. And it may be just a quick 5-minute phone call every single morning. Get in that habit and that routine where you're calling them today. It's their turn to call you tomorrow, and you don't go into any small talk. You just immediately go right in, and whoever's turn it is the client, the other person's the agent, and then you can flip-flop or whatever. So anyways, guys, don't let fear of not knowing what to say prevent you from being the best you can be. Script and role play. I would much rather you fall on your face, skin up your knees with somebody that you're practicing on, instead of doing what most of us do, which is practice on real life clients. Not the time to do it. I think you'll see your conversion rates go up, and essentially in the end your bank account's going to go up as a result of that. So anyways, master scripts, master objection handlers. Love you guys. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.